What are you afraid of? Everyone's afraid of something, whether these fears are rational or a product of some long-buried trauma. We all have things that we fear. Now, whatever the root cause, many people all over the world experience the same kinds of fears. And if we were to rank them, well, the list might look something like this. Number one is public speaking. I mean, most people would rather die than speak in public, which is why preachers like me generally have pretty good job security. There aren't a whole lot of people who want to do what we do. Well, number two is heights. This is one my wife suffers from and probably explains why our vacation to the Grand Canyon when the children were little was just not our best idea. Come to think of it, going up to the observation deck at the Sears Tower, well, that wasn't too smart either. Number three, going to the dentist. Ah! Enough said. Number four, snakes. If it scares Indiana Jones, well, it scares me. Besides, it was a snake that got Adam and Eve in trouble in the garden. So I say, just stay away from snakes. Number five, flying, which can either stand alone or go along with a few others of the greatest fear hits, like heights, or the next one, enclosed spaces. How many of you have nightmares about being buried alive or spending hours in a stuck elevator? Number seven, spiders and insects. Arachnophobia is the irrational fear of spiders. Now, it's true most spiders are harmless, but that doesn't prevent us from being afraid of them. Number eight, mice. Ironic, don't you think, that one of the most beloved creatures in history is Mickey Mouse? Yet shrunk down to life size, and he represents a rodent that invokes irrational, mind-numbing fear in many. Number nine is dogs. Yes, man's best friend, but still rather scary when you think they're going to bite you. And the last one, number 10, thunder and lightning. True, mostly in small children, but a good lightning crack can still scare the bejeebers out of many an adult as well. So, did you notice the one thing missing from the list? The thing that people are most afraid of is death. At least those people who don't know Jesus and his plan for our lives. It's true, there's much to be afraid of in this life, but for the Jesus follower, death isn't one of them, because death is simply the gate from this life and all its troubles and fears to the perfect and most wonderful life that lies ahead. Think of death as no more than a tunnel that leads from darkness to light. Death is simply falling asleep in the arms of our Heavenly Father, who graciously carries us into the new and better life, where we will soon wake up to the glories of a new day in heaven. Comfort comes from knowing that we have a merciful God who loves us so much that he would send his son Jesus to die for us so we can spend eternity living with him in heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Join us Sunday to hear more about God's wonderful blessings. There's nothing to be afraid of.